Hi there. Welcome to the Small Business Coffee Break, the series where we take a few minutes to work on your business, not just in it. Today we're talking with Diane Snider of RevLocal about what are the different types of online ads. Diane has been helping small business owners get found online since 2020. So grab a cup of coffee and let's get into it. What's with all the ads? What are the different kinds of ads?
So there's a plethora of different ads. And inside of each ad, there's a different type of ad. But trying to simplify it, you have like the targeted ad approach. Again, that's dropping your ad directly in front of your ideal client. And then you also have another type of ad that's going to really just present itself through your social feed. For example, if you don't really geofence or geo-target your ad campaign on social media, it'll just be present in front of more people, building awareness. So you have awareness campaigns. You also have ads that are going to retarget your audience. So you mentioned the people using the lights, right? You know, buying the studio lights. So they are retargeting you, meaning that you have searched, you have clicked, you have done something around their realm of product, and therefore they've grabbed your information, and now they're going to place their ads in front of you over and over and over. That could be a banner ad, a display ad, or a legitimate like targeted ad where they're going to present this ad in front of you repeatedly. It's building awareness, it's building visibility, and it can create conversions. On the Google side, you also have, we talked about targeted ad approach by having your ad drop in front of your ideal client, but there's also ads that Google has created called Google Guaranteed, local services ads, there's a real estate version, etc. It's not for every trade, only specific trades, but Google will background check the business, the top 3 people in the business, and literally with your insurance, they will guarantee to the client that if someone steals or breaks or damages or whatever, they will provide up to $25,000 in reparations to the client if something happens from that person, that ad.
Wow.
So a lot of people today are choosing those local services ads or Google Guaranteed ads because they know Google will back it up. On the business side of it, it is more expensive to run an ad like that, but because more people are more likely to choose that type of ad, it's worth it.
Right, and the spend is important only from the perspective of as long as the conversion is valuable, then the spend is worth it. It's like anything. You're paying for that opportunity.
Correct.
For when to win or lose. But sometimes it's more expensive, but you're more likely to close.
Right, and that's a more direct approach for that ad. So a Google Guaranteed ad calls directly to you, whereas a targeted ad takes you to a landing page. And so the Google Guaranteed ads are far more successful because they have that approach. But again, Google will let you set and play without having that optimization and that targeted approach. So again, it can be a complete waste of your ad budget if you're not utilizing the optimization, the A/B testing, all of that. So it's really important to do your due diligence, do your research on who your ideal client is and how to get in front of them, what SEO, what keywords to use. I mean, it really all goes hand in hand, but the more you use, the better opportunities you have, as long as you're tightening your reins. For example, if you run a targeted ad campaign on insurance, you're going to lose a lot of money on your ad budget because you're getting people looking for insurance that's not the insurance that you offer.
Right. Or you also have to look at it to what your competition is, right? So with the word like insurance, because it's just, I mean, there's a lot of competition for that, so it's easy. It's an easy one to use. You'd be surprised. I mean, I was surprised. Let me put it that way. When I found out how much some of these larger companies pay for those ad clicks.
Yes.
And I can't afford to pay that kind of scratch for a click. So should I be competing in that space? That has to go into my decision. Do I want to be broader terms or do I want more narrow terms? Which one is going to bring profitability to the campaign versus, hey, I'm just losing money. Now, sometimes it's awareness, right? Sometimes you do just kind of want to not lose money, but you had guaranteed a spend that you wanted to spend for an awareness opportunity. Let's keep the conversation going. If you have any questions you'd like to ask Diane, ask them in the comments, or her contact information is in the description. If you have any questions you'd like me to ask Diane or any other professional in their field, my contact information is also in the description, and I'm always available via DM. See you next week for another cup of coffee and more questions answered.